All right, what's your assessment of your group so far? I know today's first day in pads, so that helps the assessment, right?
Yeah, for 2 days in helmet, so guys running around in t-shirts. So put the pads on today. Got to go watch the film. Thought there was some good energy at times. Still trying to bring that, have some fun out there, and really got to go to the film and assess how the day was. But multiple groups, guys rolling in with different lineups every time. So just trying to get a feel for who we have.
We saw some energy on the very last play there, right? The interception, the tip ball, and everything.
Yeah.
What did you think about that play?
Yeah, it's a great way to end practice. A turnover in the red zone's a huge play for us, and D linemen tip it and we pick it, and hopefully return that one to the house. But it was good to see that energy. That's what Coach Diaz started the day today is like, hey, when something good happens, get on your teammate's hat, and the power of touch is what we talk about. Get on their shoulders, on their helmet, and understand that you're with them throughout that play.
Coach Jalen Simpson mentioned grit and toughness as what the identity that he wants his defense to carry. What do you think are some of the biggest keys that you want this defensive identity to be this year?
Yeah, I think to be a great defense, you got to tackle really well. You got to be tough. You got to run through contact. And I think the guys are understanding that. That's kind of our mantra: is effort, attitude, toughness. Right? We got to be tough mentally and physically, and we got to be the best tackling team every given Saturday and every given practice out here. With the limited opportunities that we're going to tackle and the opportunities that we do have, we got to tackle really well. We got to find who our best tacklers are. And if I always say, if you play extremely hard with great effort and you tackle really well, you'll be a pretty good defense.
Yeah, and a lot of the focal leaders from last year's defense have moved on. Have you seen some of the younger guys or maybe some of the returners step up and try to fill that void there?
Yeah, I think we're finding out. I think it's a learning curve of who our vocal leaders are, and sometimes leaders aren't always vocal. They lead by the way they play the game. So only 3 days in, we're not going to make any assessments yet, but I think we will have some good leadership on this defense, and the guys that understand how to play at a high level and win a lot of games. They've done that around here, so it'll be good going forward to find who those guys are. Whatever way they want to lead, and some of the best leaders are just the way they play the game.
The D line was a big part of the success over the last couple of years on defense, and you just talked about the guys that are leaving, Jamian and Dwayne. How do you feel about that group so far? What do you think that's the potential of that group to be part of a good defense?
I like it. I like those guys. I think we got good size, good length, and at some point those guys got to stop hearing about the guys that left. Those guys are going to be playing on Sundays, and we got to find the next Dwayne Carters, the next guys that are going to fill those guys' shoes. So I think they'll be coming along, and we got to win the line of scrimmage. That's the goal, and we got to see who can do that for us. But again, constant evaluation of those guys, rolling those guys with every group so far.